Alright, so we just cleaned up the oiling system there on the 18-inch bar. This bar is in decent shape. It's still got a lot of use left to it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and put an edge on this old chain. And let me see if I can show you there. But anyways, there's not a lot of tooth left on it. It's pretty well, chain's pretty well shot. We're going to go ahead and put a fresh edge on this old chain. And then we got a new 18-inch chain that we're going to do a comparison test on. So we're going to see the cutting differences between a sharpened up 18-inch, pretty well worn out chain to a new fresh out of the box chain. We'll see a comparison. After that, we're going to go ahead and get the LS out and drag some more logs. All right, here we go. So behind me, we got a pretty nice chunk of ash. I'd say it's 14, 15-inch diameter there. Got a nice fresh edge on the old saw. Teeth are getting real short on it, so I just want to see a speed comparison of a fairly sharpened old chain compared to a new chain out of the box. So let's get to it. We'll see how it does. All right, I'm gonna make 2 cuts with this and we'll see about what the time is on it. This is with the old chain. Alright, so me personally, I feel like this chain is going to cut a little bit quicker, but we're making some pretty good chips there. Got a couple little ribbons in there, but this ash being a hardwood, it's not going to ribbon too much, plus it's dry. But we're going to go ahead and swap out, put the new chain on, and see how it does. We got the new chain on. I'm going to go ahead and get some oil ran through it there, and we'll make 2 more cuts with this. We'll see how it does. Well, I will say this, the new chain has a slightly bigger chip there. Not really much ribbon to it, but like I said before, this is dry hardwood, so. But anyways, I'm gonna put the speeds in there. Let me know what y'all think there. Personally, I feel like the new chain might have cut a tad faster, surprisingly, but who knows. Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this into firewood pieces, and we'll go up and see if we can't drag out some saw logs. That was a pretty fun little experiment there. But anyways, I'm gonna put the old chain back on, and just to finish up little bit more sawing through the season with it. It still works pretty good. Like I said, I couldn't tell much of a difference there with the new chain. So we're gonna go ahead and swap it out, see if we can't get a little more wear on it, and we'll go get these saw logs. There we go. She put up a little fight, but we got her down. Before we continue on with the video there, I wanted to show you all the new toy I got for the arsenal. And gotten a couple comments, you know, hey, you might need a bigger saw than the 250. Seems like you're working a lot, which I totally agree, putting the heat on the 250. But anyways, I found this on Marketplace. This is a Stihl MS250, and got it for 110 bucks, guys. So the only issue is the guy had broke the gas tank on it. Now this is the whole fuel and oil tank / engine housing that'll be replaced, but probably gonna be looking anywhere from $50 to $100 for a new assembly, which still got this saw for half price with everything invested. It's got a brand new 20-inch chain on it, still got the paint on the green link, and I want to try to see if I can't seal this gas tank up without buying a new one. But stick around, guys. We're going to clean it up and see if we can't get it running. All right. Alright, so got it up and running there. The gas tank still leaks a little bit. Basically all I did was try to plastic weld it. A couple spots I got to get a little deeper on it because it must have been a little porous where the fuel's still leaking out. And then I have to get a fuel cap for it. Should be in business. Alright, we're going to go ahead, get up there. We'll take the 250 up and try to drag out some more logs here after lunch. Real quick, I wanted to show you all a little trick here. It was on a previous video I did, but if you got some steel cable here and you don't want to go out and buy the eyes and stuff, a quick fix to get you by is to split the strands. This is 4 and 3 strands here, but just split it close to center as you can. Get you about 1.5 feet, 2 foot of length down, unravel it, and then from here, you just go ahead and line them up and you just wrap them. Get you the eyelet that you want, the size. They should line up pretty easy. Then whenever it meshes up, it goes pretty smooth from that point on. Follow through on the other side. All right, there you go. I always go ahead and tape up these ends just to try to keep them at bay. Now, I'm not sure about heavy equipment, how well these would hold up to, but I know for a fact that my tractor can't pull this out. So do your own research and use it as your own risk, but this is a good way to get by and make some good eyelets on a steel cable. I tell you, the LS for being 35 horsepower, she is a beast. Had some traction issues here at the beginning, but once we got it moving, it pulled all right. We got up in there before it got caught up on the tree in that root, but there's grapevines. We got her out though. try out this new MS190. Back at it with a 250. I only put a little bit of gas in that saw because the tank's still leaking. I just wanted to play with it a little bit. That thing, it'll run. Whew. Alright, so I decided this log here isn't much worth fooling with for lumber. It's got a big split down it. Granted, we could still get a lot of wood from it, but it's barely 8 foot, so we'll get some good firewood out of it. Anyways, I went ahead and put a little more fuel in this MS290, and man, that thing, it runs pretty good. But we're gonna go ahead and set you up, and we'll cut up this log. Well, unfortunately, this is gonna put an end to today's video. The cameras stopped recording for some reason, but I thank you all for sticking around this long. Please like and subscribe if you're not already to these videos, and share them with your friends. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram. I love hearing some feedback, and hope y'all follow there. Till next time, y'all take care.